Do you foresee a Raila-Rigathi political union?
Thank you, Ayub. Let me begin by saying that, I think Rigathi Gachagua is looking for relevance, to be on media and to be in the conversations on an ongoing basis. So he keeps coming up with different things to just stir up conversations. Two things I heard from his interview. One of them was about that, the region of Mount Kenya hates betrayal. Everyone hates betrayal, including you and I. But I think he forgets very fast. If you look at the history, and people like Barack will tell you, you remember Jaramogi left the seat of power for Kenyatta, only for him to be sent out of government later on. You remember it is Raila Odinga who made Kibaki president while Kibaki was on a wheelchair. And the only deal they had then was that when we are sent to power, they had executed an MOU. That when we get to power, let us create...
Never formalized.
Yeah, it was never formalized. But we will create a seat of a prime minister. The reason why they fell out was because Kibaki betrayed Raila by not honoring what they had actually had, which they called a gentleman's agreement during that particular time. You remember when Uhuru was under siege in the last regime, it is Raila who came and they had a handshake. Mount Kenya did not vote for us. So when Rigathi goes on national television and says that Mount Kenya hates betrayal, he doesn't know what betrayal then means, because we know what betrayal is about. Number two, we will not be rallied just because of his hate for the president. Because he has been impeached in this government that he participated in, he called us names. He cannot use his hate for William Ruto to rally the nation against the president and hope that people will just jump on because he's saying, I have 6-point-something million votes, which we know those votes really are not there. If you were to get to the real numbers. So for me, I actually think that politics is fluid. Anything is possible in politics. Enemies today are friends tomorrow. Friends today are enemies tomorrow, like we have seen in the recent past. But I actually think that it's too early to talk about formations. Yeah. What Rigathi is actually trying to do is, because after this broad-based government, a few of us have actually come into government. A few people from Raila's side have actually come into government, holding critical positions that they've never held before. He just can't get over it. Now there are a lot of things that are actually happening. And we remember Rigathi just not too long ago talking about shareholding, where he believed people from certain parts of this country cannot be included in the governance of this nation. So the gentleman is reeling from pain. Okay. Yeah. So he will not use his pain. He will not use his hate to bring us, to rally us, and to try and distract us, and to distract Raila and the new formed friendship between Raila and Ruto, so that they fall apart, so that the few people who are in positions fail to deliver to the rest of Kenyans.
Yeah.